Well, in the office we have a lot of ways of approaching architecture. I think we are kind of trying every time, no? We don't have a kind of a system. You say, we do this first, then the other thing first. No, no. We just try. And our effort is to bring things as alive as possible. So in the last years, we started to use a lot of collage, no? In a way like bringing what you like directly on the paper, then cut it, put it together with something else, transform it. And then on top of this transformation, you have something new, which is maybe possible to use to become something of your future architecture. But it's not always like this. It's always a try. Also, you know that a Chinese client is expecting something totally different from a European one. Each one has different tastes. And we are trying to adapt. But of course, we are still in a kind of the, let's say, the brand of the house, sometimes we say, or the taste of the house. So you cannot be so totally different, but a little bit, no, in the way of explaining yourself or communicating. And now we have just now 3 of the Chinese buildings that we have designed under construction. We are totally scared, because, you know, in China you don't have the possibility to be on site and to say things that will be important during the construction. So we don't know what the result will be, but we will then look at it and take some considerations. Sometimes in Spain or in Europe we have this consideration that there is a kind of a common background that permits you to be very involved about details. Going so far away in a place where probably you don't really have a common background, or the common background is very, very open, then you really have to understand that, first of all, you have to explain the very basic things. So I'm re-understanding how important the basic is. I experimented on myself, let's say in our office. Many times I want women in specific places in architecture, because I know that the type of sensibility or the type of attention they can give to things are slightly different. And I think women we can introduce into not only architecture but more disciplines in the world. Another point of view, which sometimes is left a little abandoned. So this point of view is an important one. Usually it was kept into the inside of the houses because women had their realm there. Now the inside of the houses is all the world, and we have to introduce that fantastic capacity that we have always had in a broader society.